Welcome back, y'all boys. Episode 6 with your
number 6.
Yes, it's me, Steph.
It's your girl Jess.
Yeah, she forgot her name. I don't know why she keeps forgetting her name. Why does she keep forgetting her name?
I'm not forgetting my name. I'm trying to think of a new intro.
You need to figure it out.
I mean, yeah, I just want it's gonna come out one day. One day I'm gonna get there.
We gonna get there. Well, welcome. As you can see, we dropped a video with this first video of the pod. Welcome to the Unwanted. Yes, welcome to our space, the Unwanted
Feedback.
Yep, we here. This is our space. This is the set. We are live on set right now, right, babe?
It's not a set. This is our home.
This is legit our home.
This is our home.
This is what it looks like in our living room.
This is how we like to decorate, or like how I would like to decorate more so.
For sure. And definitely as time goes on, yeah.
More will be added.
More will be added onto this stuff. So, what's up? Talk to me. How was your week? Tell me. You know we like to start with
Easter.
a week
Holy
recap.
Baloney. Easter was last weekend. I can't even believe how fast it went. Easter was so good.
Why was it good?
Good food, good people, good company.
Food was good, but I do miss I want Jamaican food.
I
want Jamaican food. I saw a lot of food on Instagram. Oh my God, I missed out on some plates, but
that's the only thing that is like.
But the food was great Easter.
Food was good Easter. Yeah, It was catered. It was nice. It was nice to be home for Easter. I haven't been home for Easter in so long that like, it was just nice to be here.
I gotta close that window.
The window's open.
Dang. I heard a little knock. Little dogs go crazy. So we do have Kobe. Obviously, you guys know we have our dog Kobe. But we're dog sitting for my cousin. Because this week he got married. Shout out to Marquise and Allie. They got married in Barbados. She was supposed to be a part of that, but
yeah, we're supposed to head down there, have our honeymoon, but life, and we offered to watch their dog because, we couldn't make it. So help make them their lives a little bit easier.
Definitely.
Having a destination wedding, as stressful as having a wedding as it is, when you add destination, it makes it even more. And there he is.
What's up, this is...
He's actually pretty famous. He met Carmelo Anthony last week, too.
Yep.
So,
his name is Cody.
He had a good time with cousins Jess and Steph.
Yep. The boy been good. But we had him all week. Work's been good this week. Life's been good this week. It was dry. It was like good outside all week with the weather. And then Friday, was it Friday? No, Saturday. All day rain. Where the hell does rain came from?
They said it was supposed to rain from Monday. On Saturday specifically, they said it was supposed to rain all, on Saturday.
Bruh. And it's
and I was so sad that I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, which was, nap.
But you want to nap and do what?
Nap.
Just nap and be boring?
Just nap and nap some more.
Nah, get up. Go outside. It's beautiful. I was outside.
Saturday was raining. What I was talking about. Sleeping in the rain. You never get a better sleep. you never get a better nap.
Nah, that is
napping
true.
When it's raining.
That's true.
Because
I did go to work. I did go to work. I had to go to work. The rain was definitely raining. Yeah. The rain was hitting the pane. I wanted to stay in bed, but couldn't do it. But other than that, today is a good day. It's beautiful outside. Windy. All the pollen is on the ground. I see why everybody getting sick at work.
It's not sick. It's allergies.
The allergies, the sneezing, I see it. Everyone is down in the dumps.
I feel so bad.
I'm from Florida, so I don't feel it yet.
I don't have allergies.
Yeah, nah, I'm adapted.
You can develop them though.
Nah, I got that. Yeah, I got the. Listen, I'm from the salt water.
I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying people can
Can what?
Get allergies, like develop them over time. It's true. It happens.
It happens. It happens.
I know you salty about using that microphone.
I mean, yes, because I like the other mic. So this is the first time I'm using this mic, y'all, and I'm not used to it. This is her mic, but I'm using it today.
It's crazy how I got the cheapo mic.
The cheapo mic?
Yeah.
I was supposed to.
This one costs more than that one does.
No, it doesn't. They're the same price. The only thing is, I was supposed to return this one to get the other one of that.
That's insane. And you never did.
Which I still have the receipt.
You can't do it now. It's way too late.
It's way too late?
Yeah.
So we stuck with...
6 episodes is 6 weeks.
So we stuck with Doodle and Bob. That's what it is? Just doot. Two doofies.
Insane.
Yo, listen. Last week, they killed me. Killed me with my Mount Rushmore of New York rap.
What do you mean?
Bruh, they was getting on me. They was like, how could you leave out Biggie? And then you have Jadakiss on there. And then also I got then I got some interesting ones where it was like, but then how you feel about 50? Could 50 have been on there? And I had to really think about it, where I feel like 50 Cent.
I mean,
50 Cent. Listen, 50 Cent was a culture. 2003, he made things shake. He made everyone want to wear a bulletproof vest. Everybody want to be in G-Unit. Everybody wanted a G-Unit sneakers. Everyone was wearing a do-rag and a fitted cap to the side. Everyone was looking like 50. G-Unit was a movement. And when 50 came around, like that was a pivotal time too. I would say of a lot of things. Of 03, LeBron got drafted. Like
of 03?
03.
How do you even remember that time? Oh, you were 9, right?
Yeah. I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
03.
I was 7 and 6 for most of the year.
Yeah.
So I don't remember anything that you're talking about, to be quite honest.
I can't believe you know 50 Cent. 50 Cent was a movement.
I know 50 Cent.
Because, this we know you don't know music.
I don't know music, but I know who 50 Cent is.
No, you do know who 50 Cent is.
I don't know about all the details that you're talking about. That's why I'm like... Ugh.
Right. So, yeah, definitely they killed me for that. They got on you about the Pop Smoke and the Cardi and Nicki, but, I mean... I knew you wasn't going to really know who to say either way.
But I stand by it. So.
You stand by what?
What I said, by Mount Rushmore.
That's your finalized Mount Rushmore?
You could throw 50 in there for the people.
For the people. I think I put 50 in there.
Because I don't have a fourth one anyway.
But had to put LL in there. I'd probably have to put 50 in there.
What about Miami? How come you didn't do a Mount Rushmore of Miami?
Mount Rushmore of Miami. That's easy. I like that. But
I feel like it's easy because Miami don't got as many people.
Oh, whoa. Yes, it does.
Okay.
So, Miami Mount Rushmore, Trick Daddy is on there. Uncle Luke is on there. Trina is on there. And Rick Ross. I'm giving that 4. That 4 right there is the Mount Rushmore of Miami. Now we talking about Florida. In 2025, I'm going Rick Ross.
2025, you're putting Rick Ross on there still?
Still. That's Carol City Finest. So I got to go Rick Ross. It's going to be, next would be Kodak. Kodak is in there. He definitely is a leader of the new school, for sure.
Yeah.
And we said 2025. We said 2025. As of today, Kodak's on that Mount Rushmore. All time?
From Florida.
Come on. All right, he's a leader of the new school. He's part of that 20.
Not wrong. I love Kodak.
You got to think about it too. Think about that 2016 class. You had Lil Yachty. You had Uzi. You had 21 Savage. You had Denzel Curry. You had Kodak. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not leaving somebody off that list. Damn, I feel like I'm leaving someone off that list. Off that pivotal freestyle.
That's my cue.
But either way, think about all those people I named. Those are people are like...
What was magazine called?
XXL Freshman Magazine 2016.
All right.
Who's on that?
Uzi, Yachty, Kodak, Denzel, G Herbo, Davies, Lil Dicky.
Lil
That's
Dick.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak, Designer, and 21 Savage.
Come on now. Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup. And Lil Dicky. Like he's the random,
But he can rap though. It's not random because he can actually rap.
Yeah, nah.
Did you see his freestyle? What is that? 106 in Park?
Nah.
Not 106 in Park.
You think of Blind Fury? That's two different white rappers.
What?
Do you know who Blunt? Dang, you don't know nothing. Dang, I throw out things, you don't know nobody. You don't know nothing. Dang. Let me tell you about a telenovela. You might know that. Anybody I met, you didn't know anything. I thought
you were trying to throw me off.
No, you don't remember Blind Fury from 106 in Park?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You mentioned it 106 in Park and you don't even know someone from 106.
No.
How do you mention a show 106 in Park and you don't even know someone from 106 in Park? I'm embarrassed. We have to move on.
No, that's not it. I said 106 in Park by accident. That wasn't the actual thing I needed to say.
Okay, but if you mention 106 and I mention something or someone from 106 and you don't even know who that person is. Oh my gosh. Cool down. Crashed out. She needed a minute, y'all. She needed a minute.
Oh, jeez.
We had to pause for a second for her to breathe, and then the dogs started barking. Postpartum and post hummus. Do you know the difference?
No.
What's postpartum?
After
postmortem.
Postmortem?
Yeah. What was that?
Why do you keep calling it postmortem?
I don't know. I thought it was postmortem.
It's post-mortem.
Okay, so if it's postmortem, what is postmortem?
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 It's when you...
Yo, you are like, yo.
Postmortem.
What is postmortem?
After death.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
But you know what post hummus is?
No.
Post hummus is like when they when something is created of you after you have passed. So that's what the albums are. Post hummus albums is when someone passed.
I feel like you're pronouncing it wrong.
Post hummus.
No, it isn't.
But it has to be post hummus.
How do you spell it?
POSTHUMOUS. Post hummus. Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
No, I feel like it's not pronounced that way.
Post hummus?
I think it's posthumous.
Well, it's post hummus. I know what it is. It's post hummus. Posthumous?
No.
See, say it.
Posthumous.
No, it's post hummus. It's post hummus.
Oh, jeez. It's not post hummus.
It's post hummus.
It's not.
Posthumous.
Posthumous. I told you.
Bruh, Tay told me it was post hummus. That's what he said. Pronounced that way. Post hummus. What is it? Posthumous?
Posthumous.
Tay, count your days. Tay, you count your days. You got me on the internet saying post hummus.
I'm like, that's not correct.
What is it? Posthumous.
Posthumous.
Posthumous. Dang, embarrassing.
I'm crying.
Shout out to Tay. He's the one that told me that.
Date up.
Yep. He told me post hummus. He literally put that in text. I said, how do you pronounce that? Post hummus. So I didn't actually hear the sound. I figured it out through what he said in text. He said post dash hum dash us. Post hum us, right? What is that? Posthumous.
Posthumous.
Embarrassed. This is why I don't leave the house. This is why I don't leave the house.
But how, you didn't even think to just play the sound when you was looking it up? Or you just took his word for it 100%?
100%. Yeah, I believe them. 100%. But that's called lazy, too. I actually did. I'm blaming him. He told me post hummus. Count your days, Tay. Count your days.
Set you up for failure.
For the failure. For the okie doke. For the okie doke. Why is it that every song that's on the radio is a sample? I'm over it.
Upset about that.
I'm over that. Why in the heck, bro? I feel like every time I hear a song, it sounds like another, and I think it's that old school song, and then it's just a whole new like song. I'm not mad with the what do you call it? The 30 for 30. That was cool.
That's a sample too.
That's a sample. I call your name, girl. That's what's it? Dang, how could I forget the guy's name? El DeBarge, but the group was Switch. That was the name of the group, Switch. And they even did that on Throw Some D's on that. But during that time, I felt like they've always been doing samples forever. Samples been going on forever. Music has been like that for a long time. But now in 2025, I feel like every producer goes straight for the rack and creates and sample songs. You know what I'm saying? No one creates beats no more. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like those, breed. You know what I'm saying? Those producers back then, they created a sound. They created that song. They created that rhythm, that beat. And it's a beautiful song or whatever that has lived on forever that people are able to copy it. But these new producers, I barely hear originality.
I feel like it's also hard to have originality right now because everything is like, I don't want to say everything sounds the same, but it does kind of sound the same. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know there's obviously different tones and different sounds that's in each track, whatever. I don't know. But that's why they sound different. But they also sound very similar, like when they play the bass or I don't know what the instruments are called, but you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Creativity. There's creativity that's lacked. I think that's what it is. People need to get a little bit more creative and dig in. And I think also now is everything's so accessible. Look at us. We're able to put out a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got our first video. It's on the internet. Everyone is so accessible to the internet and putting out these beats and stuff that it's not going through a system anymore where it's like someone is hearing it and like saying like, nah, that's not good, or I like that. Okay, let's put it out. You're easy, just put it out. Boom, straight to the internet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I love but I'm like contradicting myself at the same time with saying like, I like to hear the old songs, but if I want to hear the old songs, I'll go hear the old songs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. So y'all gotta, producers, I need a little bit something different, but I'm not taking away from the originators or the creators now that are being original and making their own sound. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, definitely. Yeah. Keep making y'all music, keep doing your thing, but some of our producers now, some young ones need to step it up. Start dropping some names next episode. If they don't drop, I'm not gonna do that.
I couldn't tell you one name.
Give me one good producer from back in the day.
What? From back in the day?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is because I don't know anyone else. I can tell you that.
Just say it.
P. Diddy. Is that even back in the day enough for you?
Yeah, you couldn't even think Timberland.
Didn't cross my mind.
Who is the producer for Jonas Brothers? Do you even know who that is? Nope. So when the song just come on the radio, you just...
Yep. Exactly.
You don't know anything about... Talk to me. Like,
I know his...
like, what?
For the Jonas Brothers, I could tell you all the family's names. Probably not anymore, but back then, yeah, I could tell you like the mom, the dad, the brother. So the brother's name is Frank.
So you were a fan. But you were not into the music side of it.
One year I got in trouble because right before the holidays, they dropped like a book for people to buy.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if I was going to get it for Christmas, so I bought it for myself. And then I got it for Christmas, so I had two. So I just kept them. And so I had both books. It's just like chilling.
Bruh.
Next to all the other memorabilia I had.
Bro, what? Lame.
Whatever.
I want to read a story to you. So I was
all right, let's see.
I was reading through. I could read. You don't think I could read?
Nah, you can read, but can you like read to like an audience? Or
I can definitely read to an audience.
You could barely speak to them.
Hear ye, hear ye. All right. I was reading a story, and I was on Reddit reading some stories, and I ran across this one, that I found was very interesting.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So,
he's buffering.
My friend was sleeping over at my house, and my parents and brother were all sleeping upstairs while we were upstairs. Down. See, damn.
First sentence.
No, just give me a chance. Sentence. Give me a chance. Oh, stop it. Give me a chance. No, give me a chance. Give me a chance. All right. My friends was sleeping over at my house, and my parents and brother were all sleeping upstairs while we were downstairs watching TV, playing video games and stuff. At 1 a.m., he asked if his girlfriend can come over. He really wants to get with this girl, and I don't know. Oh, it's not his girlfriend. Damn, hold on. I got to restart one more time. All right. I can read. I
told you.
No, I can read.
Literally
You want to read the story?
No.
Read the story.
I'm not
read the
do
story.
it.
Read the story. Read the story. Read the story. I think you're going to laugh while you read the story. You read the story.
I can't help
No, I got to read the story because I'm the one telling the story. You didn't hear the story. Because I laughed when I read the story. So listen. Trial number 3. All right. My friend was sleeping over at my house. My parents and brother were all sleeping upstairs while we were downstairs watching TV games, playing video games and stuff. At about 1 a.m., my friend asked if this girl can come over that he really wants to get with, and I don't want to turn him down. I don't want to turn him down, so I reluctantly agree on the condition that she's quiet. The 3 of us are hanging out, and I make some excuse to leave the room so my friend can have some alone time with this girl. I'm upstairs in my room when I start hearing loud moans. This is bad news. Damn, this is bad news for me, but good news for my friend. He's losing his virginity to a girl he really likes. I hear stirring in the next room, and I know that they're bout of loud lovemaking. It's the way this person wrote, bruh. I hear stirring in the next room, and I know that their bout of loud lovemaking has woken my parents. They're trying to like be all like uppity. I can't read like this uppity? Is what it says. This is what it says. I hear stirring in the next room, and I know that.
You hear what?
I'm having a stroke reading this. Can you read that for me, please? Please, please. Because I know they lost track of what's going on in this story.
I lost track of what's going on in this story.
One more time. Go ahead.
Okay. My friend was sleeping over at my house. My parents and brother were all sleeping upstairs while we were downstairs watching TV, playing video games. At around 1 a.m., he asked if this girl can come over. He really wants to get with this girl, and I don't want to turn him down, so I reluctantly agree on the condition that she's quiet. The 3 of us are hanging out, and I make some excuse to leave the room so my friend can have some time alone with this girl. I'm upstairs in my room when I start hearing loud moans. This is bad news for me, but great news for my friend. He's losing his virginity to a girl he really likes. I hear stirring in the next room, and I know that their bout of loud lovemaking has woken my parents.
Wait, how did you not even stumble on that?
Because bout is a word.
But the way how they put it.
That they put it correctly. Don't be jealous.
Damn, I'm still on the 4th grade reading level. That's embarrassing. Captain Underpants books is what I need to read. I need to go back to some Dave Pilkey.
This is worse than a Captain Underpants book. This is Reddit. Okay. The last thing I want is for my confused father to walk in on my friend fucking this girl in my basement. What do? I go to Pornhub, click on the first video I see, crank that shit to 100 on my speakers, and let it play for the approximately 3 minutes that my buddy ended up lasting. My dad ended up coming into my room, discovering the source of the noise. I even threw in some fapping motion under the covers, and awkwardly leaving. My buddy ended up having the best fucking time ever, bro. But Jesus, there were some awkward glances exchanged between my parents and I the next morning.
Yo, really?
That's actually the loyalist friend that I've ever heard of.
Talk about a wingman. Would you do that for a friend?
No.
You wouldn't cover for a friend?
I mean, it would definitely have to depend.
Then, as a kid, in your parents' house.
In my parents' house?
And if you were that kid, put yourself in his shoe.
I don't know.
You would have done it.
I feel like in my house, in my situation, no one would have came fucking asking what the fuck was going on.
I mean, I don't think I would have ever done. I don't think I would have let anyone do that, especially with my parents. Like up, like what, like asleep, like in the house with like that. Come on now, that's a little wild.
I never even brought a boy to my house ever, or like was at someone's house with a boy ever.
Much less
until I was like a senior in high school.
True, I feel that.
Nerdy gang.
That's good. The same way with our kids when they get older, not until she get to
I just had no
18 years old. Huh?
I really just didn't have any interest in like finding like the parties and stuff to go to. But also I feel like my friend group wasn't having parties like that. Like we'd all hang out, but it's not like, oh, invite everybody, like invite the whole school. Like, nah, we're not doing that.
You're not having the gang at the house?
I mean, for some weekends.
My parents wasn't letting nobody come over.
I mean, I never wanted anyone to come to my house.
You was a chill person growing up. You were the kid with the big backpack, the glasses.
I didn't have a big backpack.
Oh. I would just think you would be the one leaning with the big backpack with all 4 textbooks in the backpack.
Kind of nerdy.
I mean, we were all there. Remember when you had to carry your books everywhere you went? You never had to do that in high school? Oh, you used lockers, did you? Yeah.
We had lockers from middle school.
I remember, what grade was that? They wanted us to bring books everywhere, but then we were able to just leave the books in the class at some point. But we weren't really using lockers. There were lockers at Springs, but like,
oh no, we used our lockers for sure. There's no way.
Bruh, who's really using lockers, bruh?
Like, we had 8 periods. Some people are taking 7 different classes. There's no way you're carrying 7 different textbooks all day long.
I forgot what grade that was where we were carrying books.
And then, like, if you were one of those students that were, like, honor students or AP students or whatever, the teachers were more lenient with you because they knew you had a packed schedule. So, like, I didn't have a lunch break. I had 2 free periods, first and second. I had off in high school. I didn't have a lunch. So, like, when I would be on my way to AP Bio, she'd let me stop at the cafeteria and get lunch and come, like, a minute or 2 late because she knew that I was, like, getting something to eat.
True.
You know, perks of being a nerd.
You were the teacher's pet?
No.
Far from it?
Just trying to get by.
You trying to get by?
I was, like, the dumbest, smartest person.
What does that even mean?
So, like, in the class, I was, like, towards the bottom. Out of, like, in my use, for instance, like, AP Bio, like, there's, like, the people who are, like, an A and, like, B, C, D. I was towards, like, the bottom. I didn't fail, but, like, I was definitely, like, a B student.
But why are you putting yourself so low? What do you mean?
It's just a fact. It's not that I'm putting myself low. My grades, my 80s and 85s and 87s, 89s, that's a fact. I was, like, a B student in that class.
Bruh, I would live for that. What the heck? Why are you like? That's what I'm saying. I would live for that. You downplaying the grades. What? I remember, bruh. Being a B student was like.
I mean, I feel like
I ain't hit honor. I haven't been on honor roll since like
ever.
4th grade. Ever. How about that? Ever. I've always listen. When I was in school, I was really good about like my grades. It's not until like about high school or middle school, high school when it was like the clowning came around. But elementary, I was pretty good all the way up until like 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? The behavior was there though. I was getting in trouble in 5th grade. By then, by fourth grade.
You were a teacher's nightmare is what you were.
Damn. You see how I went from high school to middle school to I said 5th grade to 4th grade? I think it was about 4th grade is when I started misbehaving.
To misbehave in school is absolutely insane.
I don't know. It was just like being in the seat all day I couldn't work. I don't know. I don't like feeling like trapped in anything. You know what I'm saying?
You're not trapped.
Nah, but school, in the sense of school, like I felt like, okay, you're in this classroom. You cannot get out of this classroom. I felt like the ADHD was definitely undiscovered. Like, I don't think I was tested
even if
because I feel like I was, yeah.
Even if you were homeschooled, it wouldn't have worked either. You think it would have worked better if you were homeschooled? There's no way, bro.
Nah, I don't think so. I feel like maybe no. I could. Classes were just too long. I don't want to be in a desk. I was the one that was always up. That's the thing. I was always up. Stephon, why are you up? Go sit down. I wanted to throw this away. Why are you up? Oh, I wanted to sharpen my pencil. Why are you up? I just couldn't sit down. That's what I'm saying. It was.
Yeah, to circle back,
it was a struggle.
You definitely went undiagnosed as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're still undiagnosed to this day.
What do you mean?
You have ADHD.
This is the longest I've sat in this chair. And I would like to give myself a pat on the back because I'm sitting.
You made it 38 minutes.
But if you haven't noticed, my leg has definitely been here.
I want to shift around. My arms keep going
here
up and down.
About a good 10 times.
Yeah.
It's the ADHD. Never been tested. My Jamaican parents don't believe in that. I don't think so. They just think that if you don't listen.
Well, I feel like at that time, because like we're still technically considered 90s kids. Mm-hmm. I feel like
we are 90s kids. Not technically. I'm a 94 baby.
You're 94. I'm 96.
Yeah. You made it sound like I was like November of 99. November of 99.
Like a little years back. Dang.
Oh, I just gave up my age? Damn, embarrassing. Old man.
Old man.
Who don't know I'm old?
The people who aren't listening.
Yeah, I'm not old, y'all. Do I look old? Do I look at this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this glow.
You interrupted me, and I have no idea what I was trying to say. You're so awful.
Yo, you were talking about what were we talking about?
Exactly. I feel like because back during the time, like in the 90s or early 2000s, mm-hmm. I feel like nobody wanted to diagnose their kid with ADHD. Now you're still undiagnosed with ADHD.
Still.
By choice, or not necessarily by choice, but because you have not been to the doctor to get medication for it. Mm-mm. But I feel like you're not that bad. You definitely have it. Like, you love to leave the freaking kitchen cabinets open all the time. It drives me nuts. And that is definitely, like, ADHD. But, like, whatever. We're not perfect.
But I feel like the ADHD is, like, definitely seen around the house. Like, especially when, you know, you leave your plates on the table or, like, if you like leave like the Oreos or like
you talk about stuff that I leave,
like a juice or like maybe even like a shirt or something or
you
a
talk
sweater.
About the stuff that I leave around the house.
Oh yeah, you leave stuff all the time around the house.
All right.
So I guess we both have a little ADHD.
Okay.
Well, we'll get better about that. That's all it is. That's all it is.
You see you. Yeah, joke.
Yeah, I'm too much. Bruh, I'm convinced. Why did I, bruh? Sorry, I don't even know why I brought you.
I mean, it slips out every now and again.
Oh my gosh, because you're my best friend. You're my best friend.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget that we're married.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But
I just feel like we're such like good friends.
Yeah, good friends. Good friends is like a minimal. When you say good friends, that makes it sound
you were my best friend.
That sounds that sounds like my speech when I said everything's been great. Like that's what it is when you say good.
I can recite what you said to me.
I know that. It's something that was memorable. You remember it for a reason. I didn't say any fairy tale thing that you were just like, I said something that you could remember. You just said like how I can remember I'm a good friend to you. Like what?
That's not the same thing. I'm saying that I'm a good friend to you in conversation. You proposed to me by saying everything's been so great. It's 7 years of our relationship. Everything's been great.
Nah,
that's it.
No,
all right. Everything's been great. Let's continue to be great more.
Right.
Make us great again, stupid ass boy.
But no, like I feel like obviously you're my best friend. We know that. So
yeah, you're my best friend too.
All right, damn, act like you my best friend. Damn, we're not best friends.
I mean, you can't even remember like what I like from Chipotle. So
all right. So this is what she likes from Chipotle. You got white rice, black and pinto beans, half and half. Then you will do like chicken or steak if you got a little extra cheese in the pocket. We know that. You do that. Then you'll do lettuce. No, sorry. Well, I skipped all that other stuff. You'll do corn, sour cream, and cheese. And you'll do the red mild sauce. And then you'll ask for a small bag of chips and a water cup for your lemonade.
No. I feel like you got it completely wrong.
No, what is it?
I get the sour cream on the side.
Oh yeah, the sour cream on the side and the
ask for vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette for sure.
It.
To mix it. That's crazy. That's serial killer right there.
And then I don't get regular chicken. I'll do like the special chicken that they got. But it's mostly steak. I always get steak from there.
Oh wow.
And that's
my bad, big spender.
But that's also if
big
I'm
spender,
in the
big
mood
spender
for rice, because I usually don't get rice.
That's true. See, so that's all I'm saying. You switch it up. So how I'm supposed to really know? I have a specific. What's mine? What's my bowl? What's my bowl? What's my bowl? Since then, let me hear it.
Your bowl is brown rice most of the time, but sometimes you'll get white rice if you're in the mood for it. Both beans. You'll definitely get the honey chicken that they have, the Chipotle honey chicken, but if not, just regular chicken. Fajita veggies. You'll get queso sometimes, but you do like it on there. You'll do mild, medium, corn, cheese, sour cream, and lettuce. Sometimes.
No lettuce. You messed up. Yep. I just needed to find that one. Say it.
Sometimes.
You said it. No, but you mentioned it. I don't ever eat the lettuce.
But like, you see how you be calling me Jessica, and then you be calling me Janet, and then you be calling me Babe.
Yeah.
I have those like different Chipotle bowls for how I'm feeling. I got a Janet, a Jessica, and a Babe Chipotle bowl.
And I just got Steph. That's that order right there. That's the Steph order.
Did you keep the burst bees on you? Because you need to.
Damn, you say my lips chapped again? What's up with my lips being chapped so hard, so much? Dehydrated. I know. I need some water.
I need some milk.
So talk to me about these playoffs. What we looking like?
Dang. I ain't even watching like the playoffs.
But like the Nuggets, what's about your team? What's going on with them? They played recently?
I mean, I know that they played. I know that they won off of like a really crazy shot and a call by the refs. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Like, I just feel like bad energy. I feel like bad things are coming for my team, and like I'm just not here.
Why are you stressing out, girl? You are. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. You're a Nuggets fan, right?
But I want to keep my bad energy away from the team, which is why I don't watch it. Because, like, I just feel like such a negative, like something about to happen. We fired our coach. Before the playoffs, we fired our coach.
So what that got to do with you? Versus the however many people can get in that arena and watch the game and people that watch it. Why are you saying it like, boy, if I just turn it on and I just take one look, we're going to get knocked out. Jokic is sent to China.
I feel like it's going to be my fault.
Jokic about to get sent to China and he will never be in the NBA game again because of me. What? I don't know.
I just have this feeling.
You're ridiculous. Your team is 2-2 right now. They had a crazy game last night with the Clippers. Harden and them had a good game. First of all, there was a scuffle in that game. About 6 of them got attacked.
6 of them?
6 of them got attacked.
6 of them got attacked?
6 of them got attacked. It was Christian Braun, Harden, Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Norman Powell.
Yeah, the whole squad.
Dang, and someone else. And someone else on the Nuggets. Because Harden was getting locked up. That's all it was. Harden was getting locked up. And
he felt tried.
He didn't really feel tried, but I feel like Christian Braun did foul him.
He did.
And then once he did foul him, he reacted off rip. He that's hoop though. I understand that. He reacted off rip. And then they go to pushing. Aaron Gordon came running over, kind of did a little mush first. Because I acknowledge that. Aaron Gordon did the mush first. Harden went and mushed after. So but the mush was an open hand. It wasn't a closed fist, so they didn't call it as a punch. They just said like, he was trying to push him back, and then it was just from there. It was just coaches, everybody jumped out, but 6 of them got tech. But after all that, the game was solid all the way to the end, and at the last play, Jokic missed a shot by air ball, but Aaron Gordon caught it basically off the alley and dunked it. And it literally, the timing is just like, if you blink, you'll never see it. But like, it literally took them like 4 minutes for them to figure out.
4 minutes?
It took 4 minutes. It took 4 minutes after that. It wasn't even on like quick. It took 4 minutes for them to really watch if that ball like was out of his hands, through the hoop. Like, it was literally one of those, like, they had to like get really up in there to see the video.
I feel like the refs tried y'all's game that we were tuning into.
Yeah, I mean,
they really did try y'all.
Listen, playoff basketball, and if y'all don't know, that's the squad up there. The guys in green, been a fan, always been a fan. I'm happy that we finally won that chip last year.
No bandwagoner.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it's called?
Bandwagoner, yeah. It's been a long time since we won something. And people always try to get at me too, like, how are you a Celtics fan? How could you sit here and say, like, you rep the Celtics from a long time ago? You got to realize 2008 is when, like, 2007, 2008 was when Celtics won the championship. I was in 7th grade, and I want to say I started, like, picking up sports around that time. I have Jamaican parents. Like, I never grew up going to being in a rec league, or I never did any of that. Like, my cousins did that. I've always had friends that did that stuff, but my parents never signed me up for those things.
I feel like you always say, like, I had Jamaican parents, that's why I never did nothing. But, like, did you ever try and, like, show interest in those things?
I did, but I think it was just, like, cost effective. They just couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Fair. And then the insurance and all that stuff. And I can't, like, to get insurance if something I had insurance. But, like,
I don't think you need to get insurance if something happens.
No, but certain sports or certain things you got to sign up for to have it. Like, you have to research. Like, you don't think that you had to, like, go do a physical or anything to do a.
I mean, yeah, but you get a physical every year from your doctor. Like, it's not like you go to a special place and get a physical done.
Well, whatever. My parents never they weren't able to, I guess, afford to do it. So I never even was able to do any of that sports stuff or anything. Whatever. Long story short, started watching basketball, started playing basketball. I even watched when the Heat won their championship, and I thought they were a raw team. I got to admit that. I always thought the 2006 was a raw team, but I couldn't say that they were my, like, favorite team. You know what I'm saying? I never had a team. It was just like, oh, damn, they won something. I was, 5th grade? Whatever. I wasn't, like, I had a bigger brother, but he was big into, like, clothes and music and I guess sports, but he wasn't, like, big on basketball or any of that stuff. My sister wasn't big on that. My dad, he fixed cars. He cleaned airplanes. That's all he really, and exercise and garden. Like, and then my mom,
she's a mama.
She just be chilling, cooking, doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I never had any influence on that. But then once I got to middle school, I did the Celtic, and I saw that Celtic team. They were just like magical. Basketball. The way how they played was just like, whoa. And then I gravitated to them. Throughout the years, watched them play. We lost Rondo. We lost, what's his name? Ray Allen when he, went to Miami. He betrayed us. Then you got, he went with the enemy. You can't go with the enemy.
You're not a part of them.
So, yeah, us is me. I was part of the team. That's where I'm at. Then after that, we got rid of KG and Paul Pierce. And then for all those years, we were just there. We had some guys come through. Daniel Tice. We had Kelly Olynyk at one time.
I remember that.
We had Brandon Bass at one time. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas is more in the later years, but we had Jared Sullinger. Like, we had some names that they were destined to be something. When they came over there, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? We had Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder been around the league many times, and You know what I'm saying?
He's still around these parts.
He's still around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we got Shaq in 2012, 2011. Like, we had Shaq at one point. That Shaq retired.
And he went to the enemy, too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, because he was a Laker. Yeah, he was a Laker. Then Miami. Orlando Laker, Miami. Then Orlando. He's, whatever. He hopped around until he ended up with us. And then he left the league after that. But after that, like, people want to say, like, the Celtics been good and been an organization. Yeah, they haven't won a championship since 2008. They haven't really done anything in the playoffs in a long time. Don't forget who was in the East. LeBron James. Yeah. LeBron James was coming out of the East every time. Yeah, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron with a young team. We lost. You know what I'm saying? Then eventually when Bron left and went to the West, who started to be a better team? Yeah. The Celtics was able to get out of the East. We got a young Tatum. We got Brown. We started getting guys through trades and things like that over the years. So the organization did get back to where it is. And then to finally win a championship last year after being in the playoffs, going to the final against Curry, losing that. Then Miami he was trading with Miami for years. And then we finally got our chance. Yeah, people say we had an easy way to the finals.
You are passionate right now.
Yeah, see, I'm all, yeah.
You're like.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like.
We do. We know what you're saying. We're saying stop.
Yes.
Boston sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
But nah, we should have never lost that last game. After all that, yeah, we should have never lost that last game.
Literally, I'm not kidding. It's probably like 7 minutes.
For real, talk about the Celtics?
Since 2008.
Damn.
You brought us to like 13 years later.
I'm sorry, y'all, but honestly, what was I saying? Yeah, we lost to the Magic and we should have never lost to them. But
I mean, they're a young team too. Just think of it. You can compare it just like you. Whoa, buffering. Need a second. You just compared how Tatum and the Celtics lost to LeBron and how it was a young team because it was in the East and now LeBron's in the West. But think of it now, like the Celtics are that for the Magic.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, like full circle moment.
But they're playing playoff basketball. I don't want to say they're playing dirty because we're not playing dirty. And all people say the Celtics
split KP's head open,
but
like, that's a little excessive.
That was an accident. He turned and hit him. I mean, I can say that as a fan. I don't have to be delusional. I saw it. He turned it. Boom.
Delusional.
He's like, because there's delusional fans that are like, no, he did it. No, it wasn't on purpose. He swung. Boom, hit him. It was an accident. The Tatum one, that was a risky one. Like. That was a risky foul. He's in the air. You don't want to, like, that's just smart basketball. You're not going to want to really, like, hit someone in the air. It was going up contested, but it was, okay, foul. The Brown one, when Brown, like, was going up and got flung down by his wrist, come on now we starting to get physical. You know what I'm saying? Let's play basketball. If we play physical, we can play physical on the floor. When people are in the air or people are running or certain things with legs and, like, balance, like that's one thing you don't want to mess up because
people don't realize,
bro. You can land the wrong way, growing, boom, gone, injured, and yeah, you want to fight to get there, but is that your way of saying like, oh, I beat y'all by injuring you? I think that's kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, my boy's gonna pass this round. The next round we gonna be playing the Knicks if the Knicks can beat the damn Pistons because it's looking scary. And if y'all see me outside, please don't run up on me. You Knicks fans, don't run up on me outside. If you see me in the city or if you see me in Long Island or anywhere, don't run up on me saying, what's up about these Celtics and these Knicks? Because I'm going to let you know right now, like, y'all are going to always be second place. The Knicks going to always be second place.
We'll see.
And then the Heat, they're back to where they need to be.
We'll see. The games will speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to get a 4-0 on the Knicks, I'll tell you that.
Nah, I say it's going to be like 3, and then they're just going to call it forfeit. That's just how, like, I feel about the Knicks.
Wow. That's messed. And you're living in New York. That's, like, the, like, uttermost disrespectful.
I mean, it is what it is.
I got to get something Knicks related to put on this wall.
Nah.
Just to piss you off.
I mean, you can, because we in New York, and then you could do that.
We got an Easter egg, you guys, so... If you're tuned in, you'll see next episode. Hopefully, you can find it. Let us know.
Oh, yeah. Next episode, yes. You're going to notice a change. Let us know if you
can find our Easter egg in the comments.
Please, in the comments.
In the next video. And by next video, we mean like the 7th episode, lucky number 7. You know, if we were sponsored by someone, we could do like a giveaway if you find out the Easter egg. But like, we're not sponsored, so like, you'll just get like a shout out. But
if you gave away a gift, what would it be? What would the giveaway be? What would the giveaway gift be?
I don't know, probably just like a $20 like Visa gift card or something.
Okay.
Or like a $25 like gas card, because I feel like you can't write off the Visa ones, but you can write off the ones that are like, because you're not gonna get my money back. Like, it's a donation. Don't worry.
Boring.
Gotta play politics, you guys. Gotta play politics.
Nah, I would do the gas card. Who don't need gas? Oh no, Visa card. The Visa, but you said a Visa card. You have to like.
I don't know if you can like expense in a way, like write it off the same way you could if it's to a certain place. Gotta connect with our accountant to ask.
Yeah, gotta check out that. So then,
our business accountant.
There we go. So then, yeah, let's figure that out.
Yeah.
But we could do something like that. I wouldn't be mad with doing that. I want. Listen, we're gonna come with a whole bunch of like. We want to try and do these giveaways. We're gonna definitely do some merch. Merch is a topic that
I want merch so bad. I'm trying to like figure out how to do all that stuff. Maybe we can like create it with some of our creative friends, and it could be like a joint project to help support each other. I think that'd be fire.
Definitely, you're gonna see some unwanted
feedback. Do like a little
feedback
launch
merch.
Party.
That'd be nice.
Ooh, we can plan to like come up with some merch designs to do a little launch party in SoFlo.
I was gonna say that would be a nice little thing to do.
Nice little launch party in SoFlo. Shout out Taylor Nicole Creates, because I'm gonna be hitting you up for the treats, girlfriend.
Definitely can't wait to come home soon. Can't wait to come home soon.
We're at an hour and 3.
Yeah, but I know there's like a lot that
I'm
you know what I'm
saying.
saying.
So,
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Let me tell you about that story. About so I got a personal story I want to tell you. So I remember back when I was in high school, I would say this was 10th grade.
Yeah.
And it was our English teacher class, I want to say. Dev, my boy Dev and I, we were in this class, and our teacher would always let us use the computers, and he would have this computer that he would have, the teacher would have their own personal, not personal, but he had a personal computer, and he had a school computer. So he uses the school computer as he's like in the classroom, and he goes over, he's talking about his subject and whatever, and Dev and I were near him while he was working on the computer. Now, everyone's on their individual computers doing their own thing or teaming up with the person next to him or however. Dev and I were right with him while he was on his. So for some odd reason, I don't know why his computer ended up in my hand, and I'm typing in something on Google. So I went and typed in PO, and I don't even know what the word is or whatever. Tell me why I went to PO and like the history on the thing just dropped down, and it was like a whole bunch of like porn stuff.
Nah. You've told me this story before, but like that shit's crazy.
But it was like I caught it, he caught it, and he goes, yo, he goes, we were like, yo, Mr. What is like, about like, yo, what is, and he was like, no, what do you mean? No, there's nothing on there. What are you saying? He like takes it from me, and he was like, there's nothing on there. There's nothing on there. So Dev and I, we had that. We were like, there's no way this man was literally looking up whatever he was looking up on the school computer instead of his personal laptop. Now I'm a little worried about what's on his personal laptop, but like the man had it on his school computer. And after class, he literally said to us, he was like, come on, guys, like there was nothing on my computer. Don't start anything. And like, I get it. You don't want us to start nothing because that's not going to be a good look for you.
Yeah.
I understand that. Older me now, I can understand that. Then I was like, oh, this is cake. Dev and I, for the rest of the semester, this man passed us with flying colors. This man was not trying to like have us, like we literally had him like by his neck. We had him by his collar. He was not. He was not failing us.
To like, what's the word?
He knew not to fail us, is what he knew.
No, but like manipulate you in a way, like, oh, I'll just pass you so you don't say anything to get me in trouble. But what if like it comes to light that he was doing some really bad shit? Like, how would you feel?
How would I feel?
Yeah.
To what?
That you never said anything back then.
But I don't know what it was on there. It could have been some regular degular. He could have been. It's not like it was like kids or anything.
Said it was on the school computer though. But that's what I'm.
No, see that's the problem nowadays. See, like everything be so vocal. Why I need to say something? Am I wrong for not?
Say something.
Nah.
No, you're not.
See, that's why I'm saying.
I don't think you're wrong for not saying anything. I don't think you're wrong for not saying anything because, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. But what I'm asking you is, what if it comes out that he is like a weirdo? How would you feel about not saying anything back then? Not knowing?
I'm just glad I'm just glad I graduated, dog. I made it. I got the credit.
Okay.
I got the credit.
Yeah. So it worked out in your favor.
It worked out in my favor. I got the credit. What the hell?
Okay.
What that got to do with me? Now, if it was something that was weird on there, then definitely. But I didn't even get to see really what the categories were. But dog was watching.
Just like Kobe's watching our door.
For sure.
Oh my God.
Kobe, shh.
Well, y'all, this has been so much fun. No, it hasn't been fun?
It has been fun.
Yeah.
Why did you say it's been so much fun?
It's been so much fun. I was trying to gather where I was going with all this stuff.
I'm hungry. What's for lunch?
The leftovers from Angie's Soul House.
Oh, I don't have no food left. Oh my gosh, we tried this. We went to this place called Angie's Soul Food. I was literally
about to tell it.
Go ahead.
Like taking my shine away.
No, I thought you went like because you remember that food was really in there, and that or better, I thought you because like damn, how could I have eaten all that food off last night? That's what I did,
but I was getting ready to explain where we went. So it's called Angie's Soul Food. It's in like West Babylon, Farmingdale area, and Barra. So fire. It's like Caribbean soul food, Southern comfort food. We got there around like, did I not describe it correctly?
What is comfort food?
Comfort food is like macaroni, mashed potatoes.
I've never heard of anyone say sides or comfort food.
Yeah, I would say so. Like pasta is like a comfort food.
I've never heard of it. That's what I'm saying. That's.
I mean, at least I think that's what it means.
Okay.
But I'm the one with the computer. I guess I can look it up.
I thought comfort food. I mean, you don't have to look it up. I'm just saying. I thought comfort food was like ice cream, cake, cookies, chips.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be like a sort of comfort food.
I guess
maybe everyone's could be different, like whatever everyone's individual comfort food is.
What's comfort food?
Comfort food is food that evokes positive feelings, often linked to childhood or home-cooked meals, and is often eaten when feeling down or stressed. Examples include things like soup, mac and cheese, or chocolate chip cookies. Yeah.
Oh, so
classic
we still
comfort foods: chicken noodle soup, pot roast, meatloaf, fried chicken, shrimp, grits.
That's comfort food?
Cheese, yeah.
Look at that. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, you had
I'm thinking of all the junk food is comfort food, but it's just basically
like Southern comfort food. Yeah, it's like a Southern food.
They damn near named everything you can eat. So everything you eat is comfort food.
Not really.
Like everything we eat is comfort food, essentially. He just said chicken, shrimp, steak.
But like fried chicken, and I didn't say steak. I said fried chicken, shrimp, and grits. Mm. But I feel like, so every day, I don't know if it's every day, but from the first time that I found this place to yesterday when we got it, they changed their menu. And they always have wings there. They always have honey butter cornbread.
Ooh.
They always have mac and cheese. They always have lobster mac and cheese. And so we got there around, what, like 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Lobster mac and cheese, done.
Everything.
Cornbread, done. I'm glad we didn't even ask if they had oxtail. I'm sure it would have been done. It's the kind of thing where, like, auntie cooking, she bring it to the store, they sell it, they sell out, that's all they have for the day.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them.
And this right here, boy, is like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like Thanksgiving every day. It's fire.
Nah, the food was, last night when I ate that, I was definitely stuffed.
I don't know how you ate that. I feel like that's enough for, like, one plate's enough for 2 people.
Yeah, I definitely ate for 2 last night. That's crazy.
Are you expecting?
Do I look expecting? You fat shaming me?
No.
I do need to get in the gym again, though. Belly kind of round. Belly kind of round for real.
I want to go to a Pilates class.
But my workouts at the, what you call it? Climbing. I'm climbing on Tuesday. I'll be there. I want to be there in the morning, though. In the morning on Tuesday.
I love that for you.
Yeah. And then Pilates, you definitely going to get you going in that.
Thanks, babe. You going to support me?
You'll provide. Ooh, you'll provide. Every day, you're my baby. You're my lover. You're my wife. Go get a knife and slice that piece of cake for me. I need that comfort food.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I guess, shoot, let's go get something to eat then. Let's go get something to eat.
All right,
in
y'all
the house,
boys.
I guess.
Well, we so appreciate y'all tuning in every episode.
For sure.
We're going to come bring the energy every week.
And it's going to get better. I promise you. It's going to get better.
It's only up from here.
It's only up from here.
It can only go up.
The wall is going to still grow. We're going to grow.
It's going to grow?
Meaning like.
I was kidding. Yeah, I get you.
It's got to grow?
God just do it as.
That's what you said. Well, that's what you look like. You zoomed in. Like, good.
Don't be a hater, dog.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, say that without stuttering.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Shit, hey. Monster biggity, monster biggity, monster biggity, monster biggity, 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 monster. But wait, we up. Hey, look at who put us on camera? That's crazy.
Who put you on camera? I can act normal.
The lips probably chapped and you can't even tell me.
I mean,
you know what?
You're screaming. I can tell you that much.
Damn, and I'm having mic problems.
You just literally need to rest it on your leg.
Well, I just need food, so I'm getting antsy.
Ooh.
Y'all, we love y'all.
All right, y'all.
Episode 6. It's been a pleasure. It's your boy Steph.
It's your girl JC on a track.
What? All right. You know what?
That one's not it.
Bye.